Hey Leanna, it's me. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. I'm in the closet again because I thought I could do this in my room on my bed, because that seemed to work fine for you. I don't know what your lighting situation is, but I hoped it would be fine for me. And it looked fine, but when I opened my mouth, my teeth messed up the white balance, which is ironic because they aren't very white, so I guess it was trying to make me have better teeth. I don't know. But, anyways, I hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty well. I'm pretty tired for whatever reason. I've slept okay recently. It's kind of a annoying thing. Um, I don't look like I've slept well. Oh goodness, bags. That was a dignified close up. Um, I'm doing okay. Excuse me. I have a paper I have to write over the next few weeks, which is a career research paper. I may have mentioned it before. I've probably mentioned this like every one of the videos so far, and but it's a career research paper, and it has been. I'm sorry, I thought I heard something. It's been kind of a pain to make, or to not make, to research or to find anything, because I didn't know what career I want to do, and so I kind of just settled for something that I had some interest in, even though I probably like have no chance of ever doing anything with it, and something I had interest in, also something I could find sources in their database that were useful for, because it turns out a lot of obscure interests don't have easily accessed papers on the actual job. There's like studies of people in those careers, but there's nothing on the job. So, and I have to have a research paper, so it was actually quite difficult. But I found a peer-reviewed article, and I'm writing on musical composition, like composers and all those exciting things. Even though, oh, I have a weird white thing in the shot. Even though I'm, not that musical. Sophie points out that I picked up saxophone in 2 years, but I think she gives me too much credit. But anyway, so that's what I'm writing on, and I have ideas. I have a really cool music idea in my head. I need to compose properly. The problem is the really nice programs to help with that, like help you hear it and get it in the key for someone who doesn't have perfect pitch, is it's like $200 for the really nice program that the composers use. One thing I learned recently, because I was on this composer stint, Hans Zimmer, famous movie composer. Uh, this song "Video Killed the Radio Star." In the original version, he played the synthesizer, and in the original music video, you can actually see him playing the synthesizer in the foreground in a couple scenes. So that's Hans Zimmer in 1973 or two or three, with a mullet. It's funny because he's so, you know, highbrow seeming now because he is such an amazing composer, but he got to start playing synthesizers in disco. So that's kind of an interesting thing. Um, in other news, I'm doing generally well. We had the apple butter thing yesterday, which I had been very excited for. I love Hensley apple butter. They make the best apple butter. Now we will be gearing up because in 2 weeks Thanksgiving, and anyways, life will get busy. But I hope you're well, and I don't really have anything too exciting to report on. I guess the one thing I do is the song idea I have in my head. It's not for any particular musical. Um, I think I should, before I even try to write an original musical, I should try to write one based off of a work of fiction, maybe? I think that would be kind of an easier, like, so many of the big musicals are based off of something already, like Hamilton was off of a specific biography, Wicked, obviously, Wizard of Oz, Les Mis, all these great musicals. So I'm gonna, maybe, I want to read Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass, and I think that, I asked my sister, I asked Sophie, Sophie, why there hadn't been a musical for those yet, and we don't really know, so that's kind of the next step before I work on any of my other ones. I think I should write like one where I have the plot mostly already, so I don't have to worry about that, and then writing the actual dialogue might be easier. So, and then so it'd be more on music. And also, I think, and also Wonderland musical would be really amazing. Costumes would be really cool. I'm doing a group piece for Cabaret, just with a bunch of friends, with Savannah Royston, I know you know her, and Lucy's not in it, and some of the Lugos, and um, Natalie, Lugo, and Jonathan, and it's a jazz piece. It's sing, 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 and it's really fun. And I helped choreograph at least part of it. They had a meeting at Savannah and Natalie to finish choreographing it, and I couldn't make it, but I choreographed a large part of it, or I had a major influence on a large part of it, so that's fun. And I love dancing. I recently showed Sophie, kind of semi by accident. I don't know. Oh, I shouldn't look down. It messes with the white balance. Anyways, showed Sophie semi by accident. I don't even know where to look. Sorry about my eyes. My unintentional choreography for a bunch of different things. I just, like, when I listen to music, I make kind of instinctually, I don't even plan them out, but I just make dances, and then I start liking those and adding on to them. So she saw The Room Where It Happens and You'll Be Back from Hamilton, and I haven't shown her any others, but she thought those were very funny. She was very amused that I had choreographed them, but I like dancing. Anyways, in other news, I kind of, well, not kind of, but the beginnings of ice breaking about creative pursuits with my parents is starting, so that's good. I've already talked to them about doing BYA in the spring, which they seem, or my mom at least, and she seems to be fine with that. I'm going to try to do it. They're doing the Diary of Anne Frank, which I haven't read that, but I know the story. It's just one of those things I know because it's so famous, and I'm looking forward to trying to do that. I have really no other exciting news that I can think of at all. Oh, I forgot to tell you, the one music idea that I have had is I really want to write a kind of fast, minor, haunting piece about, choral piece, not a musical, or like, not a theater piece, but a choral piece, about, I would call it like Fenrir or something, because that was the wolf in Norse mythology, but it would be like it would start very minor with very fast chanting of like, I can't do it in key right now, it's very late, but like, anyways, it'd be singing about like the wolf running, chasing, leaping. Anyways, it'd be about the hunt of the wolf and the catching and the killing and all that, and it'd be very minor and very haunting. And then there'd be like this kind of dark chanting, and then there'd be like very high parts from the sopranos over that, and then there'd be kind of like howl sounds spread throughout. I think it'd be really cool. I just need to write it down. This is like as of 18 hours ago I first had this idea, so it needs to be written down. And other than that, I have really no news for you. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. Have a great night. I'll edit that pause out too. Okay, night.